His opponent now making his way to the octagon, Ednilson Santos.
Brazilian striker and a pretty solid dancer. Ednilson Santos finally returns to the cage after 14 months away. Not his fault. He's had to deal with a bad stretch of 3 fights, falling out, training under the great 2024 Coach of the Year winner, Lino Cruz. Said, Rashad, I just meditated. I just had to keep my mind calm. Couldn't get negative with all the fight cancellations he had to deal with.
And that's how it is sometimes. You know, this is the journey of being a fighter. There's a lot of disappointment in the way.
Of course.
And getting ready and keep finding a way to keep yourself locked in, even though you miss opportunity after opportunity for whatever reason. But here with Santos, you know, he's got a lot of confidence coming in this fight because of the way he fights. He throws so much leather with heavy hands. He knows that he can go 50-50 with you. You throw, he throws, but he's going to be the last one standing because he lands with power. He lands with bad intentions. And he doesn't only try to hit upstairs. He goes to the body. He works the body, works the head, and he's not no slouch on the ground. He said that he's been training with Jim Miller. So if the opponent decides to take the fight to the ground, he is ready for that too.
And he's done a lot of training with the champ Alex Pereira. So you add the stand-up of Pereira and the ground game of Jim Miller. Yikes, look out. He said that Miller's really helped his jiu-jitsu defense. He said, like, Miller's just continually attacking, so I had to learn how to defend. Ednilson Santos, 5 first-round finishes and 7 knockouts on his resume.
Man, you know, one thing about training next to Alex Pereira does, you get some of that aura on you. You know what I'm saying? Alex Pereira just got that aura. And you see it when he steps into the cage, when he fights. And Edgy Nielsen has kind of got that poise to him as well, just from being around him.
Right, exactly. What a matchup in the LFA lightweight division to kick off LFA number 233. Let's check out the numbers and the tail of the tape, powered by DimeBit, the official betting partner and online casino of the LFA. Ednilson Santos is 33 years old. Shaheen Santana, 1 year older. Santana is 4 inches taller and almost 3 inches longer in the reach. Both men made the contracted weight for this matchup. We now go inside. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6'1", weighted 155.2 pounds. He holds a 9-6 professional record with 7 wins coming by way of submission. Representing the Refinery, fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Brooklyn, New York, Shaheen Santana. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 5'9", weighing 155.6 pounds. He holds a 13-7 professional record with 7 wins coming by way of knockout, 1 by way of submission, and 1 draw. Representing Cruz MMA, fighting out of Newark, New Jersey, by way of BMJ, São Francisco, Pernambuco, Brazil, Ednilson Kaicai Santos. Your referee, Con Anderson.
Gentlemen of the room in the back, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you wish to touch back, do so now. Back to your corners.
Ednilson Santos, 13 career victories, red tape and black trunks. And Shaheen Santana will have the blue tape. He's known as Shazam, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, and Miami, Florida. Underway here in Western New York, and really the LFA lightweight division. We've been focusing on it the past couple of weeks, Rashad, one of the deepest in the promotion.
Yeah, you know, both of these guys, you know, it's early out. Santana's going to try to establish that range, stay long, but Santos, it's only going to be a short time before you see him throw some big bombs in with some nasty intentions.
Santtos, I mean, you mentioned it. He's a striker. He started martial arts with Taekwondo, but he's also a black belt in BJJ. Got a guillotine win in only his second professional fight, and there goes Santana pushing the pace here. Santana, the black belt as well.
Yeah, Santana would be better served not taking those kicks at all. I mean, you can't even let the guy get comfortable landing on you without showing some kind of consequence for landing. Even if it's just a fake going forward, he can't be comfortable landing on you, because what he's doing is he's building on the combination, and you can't allow that.
Santana, very long striker, finisher as well. 7 finishes in his 9 wins.
When Santana utilizes that reach, it's truly something special. Ooh.
Santtos with the kick to the ribs. And the front kick from Santana. Santana said, I got to watch his cage pressure. Has that wide Alex Pereira stance.
He fights big to be such a little guy.
Well said, yeah.
And that's the thing that is really hard to measure just from watching film. You know, you never know how a guy is going to be once you get into the cage with him, and you really have to figure it out once you get in there.
Santana said, this might be the fight that I get to showcase my striking. Feels that he could hurt Santtos when he was coming in. Santtos said, listen, I think he's going to try to take me down. I need to defend those. So exchange there. Said, my hands are the key to my success here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, Santana's been landing, but he hasn't really let go of one of those bombs yet. He's been touching them and giving Santtos a bit pause, because you don't see Santtos moving forward like he typically does. He seems to be kind of a little relaxed, and that could be the shot right there, that straight right hand to kind of kick things off for him.
Absolutely, just past the 2-minute mark, opening round. Follow the LFA on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting.
Yeah, Santtos needs to get into that bounce that he had. You see when he goes left, right, that's the bounce and rhythm that he needs to punch from, because when you punch from that rhythm, he's less predictable and it's hard to see what's coming.
Remember, at Nilson Santtos, it's been 14 months away from the fight game. Again, he had a stretch of, I believe, 3 fights falling through. He was very anxious to get back into the octagon, to say the least.
Man, those leg kicks look like they're doing some damage. It looked like Santana changed stances because of so. Landed a good combination right there, and that's what he needs. He needs more of that, more of those pressures, putting combinations together, backing Santtos up against the cage.
Yeah, got to keep the pressure on Santtos, no doubt about it. Under a minute to go.
He's going to mess around and let, nice right hand. Cracking him coming in. But he cannot allow Santtos to get comfortable and really start to, wow, nice right hand.
And Santana was down, bounces up quickly. "30 seconds to go. Santana up against the octagon wall. Little foot stomp from Ednilson Santtos. And Santana returning the favor.
And there's nothing that hurts worse than getting stomped on your foot. Man. It's crazy. Honestly, it feels like it's illegal when it happens.
I know. It's so old school. It's one of the few old school UFC, 1, 2, and 3 that feels like it still should be illegal. But we saw it last week that we had a couple of fighters that were using it nonstop.
Man, I'll tell you what, you don't feel much in a fight, but every once in a while you get hit with a blow, you're like, oh, I'm fighting. And that's one of those, a foot stomp. But you see against the cage here, they both land a shot right there as Santana moves forward, leads with an uppercut. And when he comes forward, he has a lot of dangerous tools that he used. But right there, you see Santos just lifting the leg up and missing with that right hand. For both of these guys, the first round's a feel out, but the second round they gotta pick up the pace, pick up the intent a little bit more.
Lino Cruz, there he was. Shaheen Santana trading out the refinery. And Leanne getting us ready for round number 2. Looking at the stats from that opening frame, Rashad, Santos outstriking Santana 40-25. Santos very accurate, landing 63% of his strikes.
Man, that's truly really impressive, you know, because Santana, he almost kind of throws reluctant at times, like he's kind of second guessing it, but when he gets going, he gets rolling with it, you know, and Santos is almost a little too patient. And I'm kind of interested to see, like, what is he waiting for? What is the look that he's waiting for? But you stand in front of Santana too long and taking these long shots, he's going to find his rhythm, he's going to find his confidence, and he's going to be a problem once he gets going.
Man, Santana just missed with that push kick. And kicks were a big for Santos in that opening round. He threw 43 kicks, Rashad, landing 32 of them. Out kicking Santana 32-13.
Oh, wow. Nice way to rush in. And this is where Santana likes to be. He likes to punch into his grappling exchanges. And he usually uses a body lock or something right here because he's so much longer. But right now he's just chipping. He's just inside, landing knees, trying to hit an elbow. Santos looks to kind of take control right now, using that Muay Thai movement, moving forward, left, right. It'll be interesting to see if he's going to punch or kick off of here.
Yeah, keeping Santana guessing.
Yeah, Santos has to get going with some kind of offense with his hands, because I feel like he's been really tenderizing the legs of Santana this whole fight. And now he's landed them to the point where they've set the trap. You know, and the trap is, now you're worried about the feet, here come my hands. And now that's the next phase of his attack. So we're going to see if he lets it go.
It's past 3 minutes to go. This is the second round LFA lightweight division matchup. Santos and Santana kicking off LFA number 2 at 33. 3 consecutive weeks. There's a big overhand right from Santos.
And as crazy as it is, Ron, you know, sometimes when, you know, Santos hasn't been too busy, but that pressure of him moving forward is pressure all the same. And it makes you as an opponent feel like you need to do something, and then that's when the mistakes come in.
And one mistake can prove costly. Watch Santana. He was able to just miss with a little sneaky elbow last time they were clinched up like this on the break.
There it is right there, right over the top, just pulling his arm down, pulling the elbow down and going right over top.
Uppercut from Santos.
This and dirty boxing.
Yeah,
and that's a cut right there. That elbow cut him.
100%.
Now, if that doesn't give you confidence, Santos, then nothing else will. And he, you know, get his back off the cage and kind of start hunting Santos down.
Shaheen Santana, yeah, opening the cut on the side of the face of Ednilson Santos. Santos coming off a round 2 TKO loss. Dylan Mantello, he had that fight. He dropped Mantello a couple times, looking like it was over. And then Mantello delivered a fight-ending strike. Said, I just got caught. Santos has had to wait to get back into the cage. 14 months, but coming off a fight of the night performance.
But coming off a loss is always, it's always a long 14 months. You feel like you're not, you feel that you're as good as your last fight.
Yeah, exactly.
And right there, you've seen Santana unleash a nice combination. Big power, bad intentions in those shots there.
Yeah, Santana going to the body and then upstairs.
I wonder if Santana's figured it out yet. When he backs down Santos, he's a different fighter when he's backing him down, because Santos, he tends to go straight back. There's no angle. He's not looking for an angle. There he is against the cage, Santana. Santos is coming on here.
Kind of crazy hammer fist from that position by Shaheen Santana.
That's the kind of hit that hits you and pisses you off, because it shouldn't hit you.
Like, what the heck was that? How'd that get through?
As you see here, Santana finding those punches and, punching right into the clinch. And this is great real estate for him, because inside, he is very sneaky inside, got some very sharp elbows, as you see there, landing another clean elbow. The dirty boxing for Santana has been on point. Landing these elbows right over top of the guard of Santos. And coming forward here, he comes with a flurry of punches and catches Santos backing up with the right hand. And right now, Santos needs to figure it out. Santos needs to figure it out. He needs to decide and make a choice right here, right now. What kind of round this is going to be? This can't be a round of sitting back and countering. He felt everything he needs to feel. It's go time. He's got to be all gas and no brakes.
For sure. Shaheen Santana, it was a big second round for him, and as Rashad said, that dirty boxing and those elbows doing some damage. But it was Santos outstriking Santana in the second round, 28-23. Overall, though, it's Santos 68-48 on strikes thrown and landed. Kicking off the second of 3 consecutive events here for the LFA on Vice. 2 championship fights tonight, and we will have another championship doubleheader next week. It's a quick trip down to Cajamar, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Be 5 championship fights over the span of 3 events.
Wow. Busy.
Yeah, man, just handing out the hardware. That's what we do. Low kick from Santos. Starting to attack that lead calf.
Yeah, I've watched Santana just get a little bit more confident as the time and rounds have gone on.
Like it.
I was surprised to see that Santos outstruck him the second round. It didn't appear so, because it looked like Santana had more punches that would impact more significant strikes.
I agree. Yeah, just some of those short, sharp shots from Santos registered, but yeah, I think that Santana definitely doing some more damage. Yeah, it keeps him guessing. What would you call that? Tomahawk?
Oh, wow.
And now Santana going to the body, but Santos pressing forward.
Santos was saying he got hit in the eye, poked in the eye.
That's what it looked like.
The ref said it was a fist that hit you in the eye, sir. Keep fighting.
Keep going. Oh, that was a beautiful kick to the lead leg from Santos. Nice level change from Santos. Pushes Santana up against the wall and bombs with a big knee. 1-2 combination upstairs.
And those are the bombs that Santos really needs against the cage when you have Santana there. He has to make them pay.
Absolutely. 1-2 record here in the LFA for Shaheen Santana. 1-1 for Ednilson Santos.
Santana looked like he's frustrated, Santos, you know, and those little hits, the little hammer fist, the weird strikes.
Yes.
That's the most frustrating thing in the world. When you get hit with something like that, it doesn't hurt, but it's like it hit, and it's like you scored on me, and it's making me look bad, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Just to upset you.
It's ugly as
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice body kick by Santos.
That ripped the ribs of Santana. Santos picking up the pace here in the third. One minute, 30 seconds to go.
Santos seemed to be trying to pick it up a little bit. His movement seems to be a bit more urgent. He's trying to get it to the ground.
Yeah, looking for that single leg.
At this point, instead of wasting so much energy trying to get him down, he needs to disengage for a second, throw one of those big bombs, because he has such fast hands, and he normally beats him to the punch. One big shot and then re-engage.
Fans want some more action here in Western New York. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Santos is just hanging on to that single leg. And it looks like he could do exactly what you said, Rashad. Just let go, push back, and then fire away.
Yeah.
Create some distance, and yeah, Todd Anderson, our referee, agrees. We want more action. Time winding down, the third and final rounds.
Look for a knee here. Oh, the inside trip. There's a knee right there. There it is. Santana landed it. 10 seconds left.
Oh, and it's Santos back to the foot stomps. And we will go to the judges' scorecards. Both men raising their arms in victory. Entertaining first bout here. Shaheen Santana looking for his 10th career win. He believes he got it. The judge's decision is coming up next. Stick around. Of the Hall of Fame. Go to the judges' scorecards. Mike Kendall is inside. Let's get the official decision. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges score this bout 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Ednilson Kaicai Santos.
After 14 months away, Brazilian striker Ednilson Santos scores an impressive win, gets his 14th career victory, and a hug from the great Plinio Cruz. Training out Cruz MMA, frustrating night for Shazam. Shaheen Santana hung in there, Rashad, but as we look at the stats, Santos out-kicked Santana 63-24, and the final total on strikes goes the way of Santos 85-66.
Yeah, and it had to be those kicks that made the biggest difference in the judges' eyes. You know, it was really hard to score, and I think it all came down to the second and third round. They were razor close, and you know, it all depends on what kind of action you like. You scored it that way. You know, it was a unanimous decision, but it looked a lot closer to that than me.
I agree. It was close, but Ednilson Santos gets the win. 10 former LFA athletes have already been signed to the UFC, and we're not even through May yet. The LFA continues.